Hi, welcome to this video. Getting ready to play chess on lichess.org, but going to play today another chess variant called Crazyhouse. Actually going to join the hourly Crazyhouse Arena. Joining late. Actually tried playing before, lost 2 games. One because I tried to withdraw from the tournament, but I ended up timing out. And another, I had a crushing position against somebody rated over 2,000, but I somehow mangled it at the end. So this is almost the video that never was. Hopefully this take will work out well. Actually tried twice to make a video like this. Okay, we got a 5 minute here. I'm going to berserk and go halftime, get an extra point, try and get a respectable final standing in the tournament. So in Crazyhouse, as you can see, my opponent just captured my pawn, and now they have this little symbol showing they have a pawn that they can place anywhere on the board instead of making a move. So they've just placed that pawn and reinforced their d4 pawn. Okay, so I'm playing sort of more a gambit style. I'm going to go ahead and castle. So in this variant, I think that it helps to have open lines for your pieces. Also, it helps to have these extra pieces that you can plop down at any moment. But if you have open lines, especially lines against your opponent's king, you could often do some pretty interesting stuff. So for example, I'm going to check and win the bishop pair and open the e-file, although they can castle now, so maybe that wasn't the best idea. But I do have a bishop I can put down. Ooh, I don't want to do that just yet. Let's play this first. They have a bishop and a knight they can put down anywhere they want. Maybe knight f5 could be interesting. They'll hit d6. No, so they choose not to do that. I'm going to be rather crude. I'm going to put my other bishop down here. So the opening is almost, in some ways, you never really finish the opening phase of the game in Crazyhouse. You always have pieces to develop, or almost always. Let's see, pre-move the capture. I have to move quickly. Going to try and get at his king one way or another. Got to remember that I have pieces to put down. I don't know what my opponent is considering. Taking on d4 or putting maybe a bishop down on c5. Putting bishop on e5. It's okay. I'll take here. I don't mind getting some extra pieces for the attack. Okay. It's going to be hard to attack him directly this way. Let's try this. Let's attack his knight with a pawn. If the knight moves away, if the knight moves to e4, probably the most logical square, I can just take it. They don't have an extra knight. Not necessarily that useful. But then at least I'd be defending the d6 square. Right. Anything else I can do here? Let's just take it. Try and make use of my extra knight somehow. I think the bishop probably would have been more useful, but okay. Try and get these knights in. This bishop, not sure if he can defend this bishop. Oh, well, maybe knight c4, knight g6, or even bishop f4. That will end up defending the bishop. So I got to move quickly here. I did berserk this game, but I'm going to try and throw some knights down near his king and hope something happens. Maybe I could play f6, and if he takes, then I play knight here. That could work. Alright. Opponent's trying to figure out what to do. Here's an idea. I could just play e6. Sorry, e7. I win at least the exchange. So that should be good. And actually now I can take on f6 after he moves the queen. Now I have another pawn I can put down. Interesting. Let's take here, threatening knight f6 check. Maybe h6 first. Then I can put something down on. Yeah, let's do that. Or simply not. Yeah, this just wins the queen. So you can put pieces down with check or even checkmate. You simply can't put a piece on top of another piece, right? Otherwise, you would just capture the opponent's king instantly. So knight fork is nice because there's no way you can stop me from winning the queen, and now I should have some pretty nasty things I can do to him. Let's start with this. Actually, I'm just going to drop queen h6 next, almost regardless of what he does. Yeah, I thought he would block. I can do this, and I can also play f6 now. So this is going to get pretty messy, or pretty bad for him, actually. So he's defending this temporarily. Alright, I'll drop back. What is he going to play? Something to try and trap this queen, probably. I still like my position. I'm just going to take that, get it out of the way. Let's play here. Oh, I could have just taken on f5. Well, I'll still do that. I'm going to try and hammer his king as much as I can. Oh, I'm running way low on time. I have to move almost instantly in order to try and win this game. I think I'm going to pre-move, dropping the piece. Hopefully that works. Nice. Lost on time. Very promising position too. Alright, let's see if we can get another one. Just have to move quicker. And I paid for my mistake of going berserk. That was a pretty berserk game. I spent so much time describing my plan that I wasn't able to execute it. Okay. I am eventually going to win one of these Crazy House games. And when I do, you better watch out. Okay. Alright, getting ready to play. Let's berserk again, why not? Oh, didn't get a chance to. Alright, no worries. Okay, I have a pawn I can put down, huh? Alright. Let's just go with a pretty standard opening here. I want to develop. I'm going to look here. I could always throw f5 down on the board. Let's play here. Okay, now let's put things near his king. Actually, similar strategy to what I did in the last game, but we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I want to get an extra knight. Ooh, that hurts. Clever. Well, I played great and lost on time. Now I'm going to play like crap, and I'll probably still lose on time. Let's see. Anything interesting that I can do here? I'm going to try and make the most of my chances here. This is the problem. He's going to have extra material now. It's going to make things very difficult. Well, I'll get a pawn, but I don't know. It's really not going to help that much. At least I'm covering g4 this way. Okay. So, 2 knights. I do have an interesting idea, possible. Oh, he can just take there, right? But wait a minute, I have this shot now. He takes. I play Queen H5 check. He moves. I could take here first. Ah, he has this. Interesting. I do have this move. Check. And I can win the rook, basically. But he does have a lot of pieces he can throw down. At least he's in check, so can't do anything yet. Okay, let's give him another check. And pre-move the capture. Now I have a rook. If he tries to attack the queen, okay, I'm not sure what that's designed to do. I think this is designed to lose, because I get to put a rook on e8 if he takes back with something. Actually, I could put a pawn on g6. Am I missing something here? Rook e8. Rook e8 just wins. Alright. Got one. I think this wins. This better win. Oh, I forgot that he can put these pieces down. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll take. And I'll place... Well, I have a queen I can put down now. So, let's do this. Let's make a queen. Oh, he's going to be able to put down a queen. Interesting. Right. Both have a queen we can drop now. Or did that count as a pawn? I'm not sure. Let's try this. I'll go check. He'll get the rook. I'll be able to play queen. And if he tries to defend by putting something on f8, I'm going to throw a pawn on h7 to distract his king. That's my sneaky little plan. Having these extra pawns kind of helps. If he moves his king, then I'm not sure what I'll do. Maybe again pawn check. Yeah, let's keep checking with a pawn. Contact check's probably the best because he can't develop anything to drop or drop anything to develop it or block me in any way. Yeah, let's check here again. This is annoying. He keeps getting out of this somehow. Okay, I do have a lot of bishops though. Let's start to drop some bishops. Okay. Right, he blocks one bishop. He's got a lot of pieces he can block with. That's a bit of an issue. Alright, I'm going to check him again, force him to f6, I'll play pawn here. I'm just going to try and go after him as much as I can here. Oh yeah, he also had going to e6, but I don't know if that helps him so much. Probably wants to go to e6. Let's check him with the pawn this way. If he takes, maybe queen h5, doesn't take. Okay. Well, I control everything on this file, so let's come down this way. It's getting a little tricky trying to calculate out a win when he has all of these different pieces he can put down. He is kind of locking his own king in a little bit. Let's check him with this. Very, very strange position. Would never be possible in a normal chess game. I am the only one with queen on the board, but not necessarily going to help me much right now. Okay, let's check him this way. Maybe he has to go here. Almost have him. Almost have him. But I don't have him. I really don't. Oh, he has that 5 square. Why did I think he didn't have it? Well, at least my own king, even though it looks like it's loose, there's nothing that can get it. Okay. Here, that's a good move. Alright, let's just start trying to check him. Probably going to put a pawn down. He could put a knight here to check me, but I'll allow it, because I don't think he can do more damage than that. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Plus I am threatening checkmate, or what would be close to checkmate. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. You can put down a knight here, but then I just take it. Put the bishop down. Okay, but again, now I'm just gonna take this. Oh, then he has queen coming in, right? I don't want to allow him to put anything else down with check. No, if I move, he puts the queen down, and that's checkmate. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take here, and then he's gonna put a queen down with check, or he takes with check. Okay. Oh, now he's putting the queen down on g2 after I move. Wow, so close, but yet. Oh, this is going to be mate, isn't it? Let's see if he sees it. Yeah, queen g2. Oh, or that. Alright. He has to do it a different way. Ah, so close. Yeah, queen g2. Game over. Or knight h3, and then queen g... He's probably going to put down all the pieces he can. After I chased his king around the entire board. And... he gets to put all of his pieces on the board just to... Oh, you have to get checkmated with a pawn. Thanks for the humiliation. Oh my god. I should give up chess right now. I apologize to my viewers. This is probably pretty painful. Don't worry, this hurts me more than it hurts you. Nah, it doesn't hurt me at all. I'm having fun. It's interesting to play. Good to know how you can go wrong. Crazyhouse can be very tactical. So you take your foot off the brake with one tempo for one moment, and then the game is over. Okay, so let's play a bishop's opening. Probably not a good opening for Crazyhouse, but let's try it. Right. Another thing in this variant, I think, sacrificing material doesn't work out well. Excuse me, because it just doesn't. No, because your opponent gets to put the material back down on the board after they've captured it. So yeah, this looks terrible for white. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just hope that my open lines mean more than his extra material. Knight e5. Oh yeah, that looks good. It's just a regular knight e5 move looks good, but knight at e5 or just dropped on e5 looks good. Knight g5 looks good. Yeah, I should not play a King's Gambit style opening. I should just play something quiet. Try and castle. Okay, but they don't do that. Okay. Tempted to take, but if I check, he'll just block with the bishop. So, anything I can do about that? Could play h4. Let's try that. Let's play h4. Probably drop knight e5 now. Oh, okay. Gonna attack with his bishop first. Yeah, now he plays knight e5. Understandable. Move over. I don't mind at least an even trade. That way at least I have some material I can throw on the board. Where is he going to put his other knight? Knight g4 maybe? He might try that, so he can hit the f2 square and do some damage. Basically, I have to try and win back a piece in order to have any shot in this game. Okay. Right now, timer's counting down for the arena. This is probably going to be the last game. The leader of the tournament has 24 points and is on a hot streak. It is a chess-amageddon. I am on a cold streak with 0 points right now. I'm down on time. I'm down a piece. I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. I know where I am, but okay. I don't think my opponent really knows what they're doing. I really shouldn't talk like that, but okay. Now there's no idea of coming queen h5, so this is okay for them. But I can drop back and come to h5 this way. Maybe I can try c3 and d4 and win my piece back? No. Oh. Now I'm going to lose a piece. Well, I do have queen d5. And now bishop h5. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I can take take b7. I thought my queen was trapped. Probably is trapped, but man, this is crazy development by black. They have everything going on right now. I got nothing. Damn, yeah, I really almost am trapped. I'm going to probably have to drop a pawn to block an attack on my queen at some point. This is unfortunate. I don't want to use my pawn on defense, but what can you do? You gotta play D, you gotta play D. Can't whine about it. Just gotta hunker down. Wait to attack another day. Okay. Defense! Alright. You know, sacrificial attacks might win games, but defense wins championships. Something I really don't know anything about. Okay, now he's coming after f2. Do I have anything in this position? Let's try and start to push him back. I bet he's probably going to come in with like some, crazy ninja attacks here. I am down on time. I don't think I had a fork anywhere in here. That's another thing. I could just drop down this pawn like on f5 or d5 and instantly get a fork perhaps, or an attack against his pieces. Okay, let's retreat. Where can I retreat to? I could check on a4, but that doesn't do anything. So let's come here. You can move the rook, then I'll just move back to a7, a6. Moves rook here. I can move to b7. What on earth is he trying to do? I'll take it. I don't know what he's going for. I have a knight that I can use. Okay. I'll come back here. I don't know where else to go. He's coming back. I'll drop back here. My queen looks like it's safe for now. Oh, man. What about like pawn d3? Oh, he doesn't see it. Or maybe he sees it, but he doesn't want to try it. Okay. Have any way to get at his king? Let's try this. Desperation move. Okay. Play here. I'll take the bishop if he wants to give it to me. Oh, okay. I can play this. Oh, yeah. This is dicey. Timeout. Crap. There's the berserk coming back to hurt me. Let's see. I moved back. I'm not sure where he would go. Probably knight f2. All right. Well, that's probably it for me for this tournament. 5 losses, only 3 of which you've seen. Too embarrassed to show the other 2 losses. Actually, one of them really is just because I clicked withdraw, but my connection was bad. So by the time it reconnected, it had started another game, and I was away from the keyboard, or away from the computer. So I just forfeited on time, or due to not making a move in time. So we're going to count this down. We have another 20 seconds. Let's just see if we get a game, or I can try and raise this pitiful score. Well, anyway, this has been Crazyhouse. This has been crazy. I hope you got a flavor of the game. Maybe you should try playing and see if you can beat my high score of 0. Okay, let's just see who won the arena. Chessmageddon won. Time Consumer won. He buys all the time that I waste in Bullet. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Can I load the game that I did not show? Yeah. So I had a beautiful game here against somebody who was rated over 2,000. See, my time usage is atrocious. They played a Vienna opening and played it in a way where I got the extra pawn, and they didn't actually drop a piece until c7, which was a good move, attacks the queen and the knight. And then they drop here, attacking d6 and the rook. But now I started to get threats against the queen, and I just won the queen. So my opponent just outright hung the queen, and I didn't win this game. That's how bad I am. So, okay, they get the pawn, and they fork the 2 rooks. Well, actually, right now they're just hanging a bishop. So, first I check, then I realize the bishop was hanging, so I take it. Then g2 is hanging, then f3 was hanging. They could check my king, right? This pawn is pinned, and this becomes important later in the game. I decide to develop my other queen. What can be wrong with that? I take another pawn. What could be wrong with that? And here I get overzealous. I could have just played, let's say, pawn, one of my 4 pawns that I could put down, pawn to f6, and there's no counterplay. I could even probably sack this queen and still win. There's probably a calculated knockout blow here, based on all the material that I could drop down at any moment. Probably before, too, before I put down the queen. I probably could have sacked this queen and then put another queen down. But I didn't do that. Instead, I decided to, hey, let's just get greedy. Let's go after the b2 pawn. And I forgot about the problems I have on f6. Now, normally the f6 square here wouldn't be a major problem. I mean, it would be a pretty big problem. He's going to come back and win the queen, for example. He could. But this isn't necessarily a mate, I don't think. Well, it might be, depending on how it's played. Maybe he has rook takes here, king over, rook check, king over, and then rook up, and I have no way to block. Well, I would still have the queen. So my idea is that I can block one way or another here. But problem in Crazyhouse is that you can just keep putting pieces down, especially when it's check contacting the king. So directly attacking the king with no space in between. You have no choice but to move. So this is a forced mate. Knight drop. He even has the extra pawn to spare. Make me look like an idiot. Alright, so again, hope you enjoyed Crazyhouse, and